in Nigeria you had a recession in the last years.
Excellent.
And some experts say it's mainly because the economy is relied only on oil. So there's a new policy to diversify the economy from the government in Nigeria. What do you think about this? Is the theory that all the relying on oil was the main reason for recession? Is this correct?
Yes, but you may say Nigeria was a mono-product economy where oil was significant in the revenue collection. It still is somehow, and that's why if you look at my pillars, agriculture is critical. Singapore, great countries that developed and what have you, they did well because they paid attention to agriculture. Agriculture is the highest employer of labor if mechanized and done in a structured manner, the way we're doing it here. So it's very critical. But beyond that, let me also let you know, Anambra, since I assumed power, we've done very well in growing our GDP because I'm laying emphasis on indices. In 2015, our GDP grew from, in percentage terms, from 6.5, to 13.5% in 2016. Since 2017, we grew from that to 14.8 to 16. Nigeria went into recession. They grew negative 2.8%. Nigeria as a country grew negative 2.8%. We grew positive 1% and hit. So why did I achieve that? Because I paid attention to the fundamentals. I understand what causes a recession. In a recession, in economics, the way to fight a recession is to pump money into the system and not to put money in the vault. So you should push out money. So I did that. First, I want to put more money in people's pocket. I waived taxes for the very downtrodden. I was the only governor, with due respect, or rather the first governor that was able to do that. And I had 3 pages of things we need to do differently so that money can go into people's pocket. The bit that won me accolade and continue to win the accolade, but because we are going to the third stream now, is to choose your project 20 million per community. Choose your project 20 million per community. And we have 179, but we made it 181 because 2 communities we found were to be large, too large, Onitsha and Obosi, so we divided them into 2. So that brings it to 181. So that 181, we gave them 20 million. The guys that work in that project will come from that community. The people that bring sand, whatever, for the project they chose will come from that community. So money circulated very much in that community. So the velocity of money in economics was situated very well in the action point. So the hurricane activity worked there and people were happy because people can, agriculture also helped us immensely because we grew our agriculture like rice. In 2014, we were doing 80,000 metric tons. Today, we're doing about 355,000 metric tons. Anambra consumes about 320,000 metric tons of rice. So in 4 years, we've surpassed the consumption capacity of rice. For the first time in the history of the state, we started exporting vegetables to UK, Ogu, Onubu. I don't know whether you're somewhere. We have a request to supply yam to UK. By the way, before then, most of the yams eaten in UK came from Anambra, UK and US came from Anambra, but they go through Ghana because we didn't have certification. So now we want to diversify the certification. Before then, the first guys we used was a mono. Now we want to pluralize it and get about a couple of guys on board. So those two help us immensely to stay afloat while everybody was sinking. Don't forget that we're paying salaries. The others we are not paying in a recession. Don't forget that we're doing capital projects. Every capital project takes a lot of people. The flyover and all those things, the roads we are doing, they will take 17,000, 18,000 use, 19,000. Family alone took about 32,000 people. That is why we didn't go into recession.
Thank you for these insider tips.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
My pleasure.